Hey everyone! Today I am working on the Altered Index 2025 challenge put on by Nonstop Paper Crafts, and I am on week 51. And the prompt for week 51 is dragonflies. So I have pulled out a couple of different vellum sheets that have dragonflies on them. I don't know what all I'm going to use, but I do have some really old Creative Memories punches to possibly punch those out. I also have this dragonfly stamp here, and then this stamp has a couple little dragonflies. So we'll see what all we use. Oh, I also have this washi tape that has this big dragonfly on it, so I might use that. I've got some gold glitter paste and some stencils. There's stencils with little flowers, so I'm kind of thinking maybe that. And I'm going to start with some speckled egg Distress Oxide ink. And I've got my little ink smusher that I made after watching NB Cards. So I'm just going to water some of that down and just start adding some color. It's very, very pale. I'm gonna dry this off screen with my heat tool. Okay, that's not adding the color as fast as I would like, so I'm just gonna go direct to paper with some of the color here. Oh, there's a little stringy bit there. And I think I will spritz it with some water. Try to move the color around a little. That definitely worked better than the little smusher for this particular card. And I am using my watercolor cardstock that I've been using all along for this challenge. I'm just going to pick up some of that and just kind of from along the edges here. And I will go ahead and dry this again. Okay, I am quite happy with that. Now, do I want to add some paste? Let me just take this stencil out because there's 3 in here. And the one that I'm thinking is these little flowers, and I don't think I've ever used this stencil before. I'm wondering about just putting some gold flowers along the bottom and then coming in with some of the dragonflies. I really like this one. Just a second. It's just so pretty. You know what? Being that this goes into a different picture there, I am going to snip this off. And I'm just gonna stick it there for now because I think I really want to use that. Just not quite sure where or how yet. Let me look. You know what? I think I don't want this little, there's a little brown spot here that I don't want on there. If I can, you know what? Just a second. Maybe it would be easier to hold it steady with this. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe this is just a bad idea. Okay, trying here. If I don't get it straight, it's going to be really bad. Okay, that worked good enough. But where do I want it? I'm almost thinking like right there-ish. So let's add some gold glitter. Onto the bottom of this. Let's see. Maybe just try to go like there-ish down. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I did bring in a bucket of water that is sitting on the floor near my desk. I haven't actually used paste, excuse me, in a little while. But when I do, I like to have a bucket of water on the floor beside me that I can just pop the stencil into. And that way the paste doesn't all like harden and become impossible to clean. Okay, that's going in the water. And then this I'm going to wipe up right away, along with the palette knife. And close that. Okay, now that has to dry. Now I normally rub the edges with my palette knife and I forgot to do that. So clean my fingers off. Oh, I got glitter stuck under my nails. Okay. So this guy, I might just stick him on right now while all of this is drying. And I realize it is off the edge a little bit, but that's all right. I can trim that. I just thought that's a really pretty dragonfly. And it's got some like yellowy, goldish kind of in the wings that matches with that. Hopefully that's going to stick well enough. Let's see. Okay. That's all right. Now, okay. Now, That little guy, I've torn part of him off, so it's not going to be perfect, but do I want to? Let's punch him out anyway. Even though he is torn at the bottom, that could be a fun effect. I could do this guy. Some of this away. What is on here? Oh, something's stuck on there. Oh well. Okay, let's try to line this up. Trying to get the wings kind of even. Don't know if I'm going to use these, but you never know. I could even have them kind of coming off of there a bit. Maybe. There are also black dragonflies. Let's try to get this guy. Let's do another one of those. Gonna say, I wonder if I could fussy cut some of this out, but with the little legs and stuff, no. I'm not even gonna try. I don't even know if I want to stamp any dragonflies on here. I almost like this one right here. What if I stuck it down onto that glitter? You know what? Let's stick this one down onto the glitter as well. That should dry and hold those in place. And then I might want another one there. I'm gonna have to glue the top of that down. Let's take a little dab of glue, if I can get my pin out. And I do realize that glue does tend to show up under the vellum, but I don't have much of an option here right now. I just need this guy to stick down a little. Okay. And for a sentiment, I'm probably going to add one more of these dragonflies, sorry. But I do want a sentiment. What do I have in my little stash? We've got Never Stop Exploring, Missing You, Be Your Beautiful Self, do I need another one? I've got 3. I almost feel like it needs something there, but maybe... Okay, I pulled out some of my little sequiny cutout things that I have, and some is out of gold glitter, or just gold. Some glittery ones. Okay, I think I might just leave it at that. So let's take some glue and add these sequins on. My glue is getting so empty. Okay, not really so empty, just getting low, let's say that. Oops, I forgot that was wet. And let's add the sentiment. All right, and I have my card base. Actually, let me see. I think I might want to put it on this color card base instead. Oops. My glue is oozing out now. Yes, I think I will do it on that color. Could be tricky sticking the bottom that is still kind of wet from the paste. I probably should have given that longer time to dry, but I'm not. So I'm going to try to stick it down gently in certain places. Make sure it's stuck. I mean, it seems like it's doing good. And they're getting pretty dry, they're just not 100%. So there is my card for week 51 of the Altered Index 2025 challenge put on by Nonstop Paper Crafts. And the prompt for week 51 was dragonflies. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful day.